Guys, in this video I want to share or tell and inform you an important information that this is a main or important mistake which many people do in their lives, and it's a very big mistake, and it's done so commonly in an insensible way that it affects their future very tangibly. So if you stop doing this mistake, your life is going to be much better. So first things, and of course there does involve some hard work in these things, but if you manage to understand the point and make it out, you're going to win, you're going to get more results, you're going to get boost out your income or whatever it is. So many people have disadvantages and advantages in their lives. Many people lack in something, many people, but they're good in something. So this guy is so good looking, very very good looking, has a good hairstyle and things like that, but he is flat broke. He doesn't make any money, he doesn't have a good physique, so he might not get good attention from business owners. He cannot be confident in interviews. It's because of his bank account, but still he looks good. Of course, in interviews there are benefits for actually looking good, and people who go to interview knew that there are benefits for having good speaking skill, good body language. There's a whole bunch of things in that in an interview. So in an interview it's good if you are good looking as well. Of course it's gonna have, but he's not having a good physique, but he's not making enough money for his age. Let's say he's 25 years old, but he's not making the money as 25 years old should. At least he's not making anything. So this is a disadvantage. Now what should he focus on? He should focus on making money, but how? The only thing which he's good at is looks maxing, and the looks maxing is a huge space. You can use it for the right things, and you can actually shine it out. So if you have good speaking skill, you can monetize it. You can use the good speaking skill in many things. You can do voice lines, you can do voice jobs, you can go out and show your trial voices or sing a song in YouTube and post it. You can grab opportunities. So media is super big, and opportunities can be found from every single corners of the world. Only if you have a mobile phone. If you have a mobile phone, you can do it all. If you have a good speaking skill, a confident speaking skill, you can speak confidently in interviews. You can crush interviews, or you can speak confidently. You can do that. You can become a guy who speaks a lot. You can become an interviewer. You can become a podcast runner. You can run your own media, your own radio channel, whatever it is. You can find jobs like that. How you do it into more money is where the business actually lies. Your transferships, your network, your pipelines, all these things are going to be upgraded so that you can make a lot of money. So many people, the biggest mistake which I want to say is they know their weaknesses. And find a weakness is hard thing. If they actually know their weaknesses, they should try not to actually go there and try fix it instead and waste time for it. So many people, let's say this guy is so short, he's complaining about he's so short all the time, he's not going to make any money. Instead, if he goes, okay, I am short, what's the best thing I can do which tall people actually cannot do? Okay, short people are blessed by being quick in reactions, they can move faster. Tall people are generally a bit bigger, so they are a bit of heavy weights when compared to all these short people. So short people, we are lightweights, you can do something which the tall people cannot do. There must be something. You need to think like that, you need to do something, and you need to stand out from everybody, and that's the best thing. That's the best move in the chessboard. They're sitting there and crying, I'm too short. It's not the way. If you have enough money, you can do an operation, but that doesn't work simply in all the cases, right? It's not for everybody. So guys, there's always an opportunity to find out and come out from sticky situations, and the best thing to do for that is to focus on your plus, your advantages. Forget about your disadvantages and focus on the plus. If you have good physique naturally, you're well built, you can go out and try some sports. Or if you're too grassy or too pale, you're not used to these sports, you're sitting in all day, every day in your home, how to do a living. Of course, you need to be a bit social, but still, you can find out your living suitable for that. You can sit there, you can try streaming, you can do some work, some important work. It can be done through online, some cyber security, something like that, or learning how to create websites, all this presentation media side, video editing. There are many things which can be done if you don't have a good physique to find a job or make a lot of money. It's not about finding job, it's about making money. We need money, we don't need a job. So many people have this, I need to find a job. You should not say that, you should say I need to find a way to make money. So it's all those old days where job guarantees a lot of money is gone. Promotion is a scam, because you'll be promoted every 5 years, and every 5 years you would get an increment of 10 or 20%. That's not actual increment. And you need to find a way to make a lot of money instead of finding a way to get a good job. That Amazon job, I'm fine with that Amazon job, I don't need anything after that. And people have dreams like that. If you love doing the job, if you love the service, it's a completely different scenario. If you like to be in the military, you like to be serving your country, then it's completely different scenario. But if you want to make money, there's many better ways than just finding a job or just relying on a job. If you like the lifestyle, it's a different case. But if you want to make money, a lot of money, then there are many ways. The best thing to do is to not sit there and panic or complain about your bad things you have. I'm too short for that, I'm not that good looking to be showed my face in a camera. I've seen many of these complaints. So everybody has some plus advantages. If you are bad in sports, you can do something in the tech side. If you don't want to be pushed through in sports, you don't have good physique, you are weak physically, you need to eat good foods, you need to make sure that I am becoming healthy back again. You should do that. Of course, that's discipline side. But it's still, you're following a good diet, but still your body is not as much as you expected, and you don't want to go out there and do a lot of sports. But you think you can make a lot of money by sitting and staring at a computer. You can do that. You can try video editing, you can try graphic designing, you can do something which is related to computer science, things like this. If you're physically well built and you're not actually patient enough to sit there and read books, you can go and try out some sport. And I'm not saying become a sportsman or become this or become that. Everybody has pluses, right? So a guy who likes to play video games or create video games can become a creator. And if he's given a good PC and some amount of time, he can build his own game. Make sure he learns some of business, like getting someone to test their game or uploading it to a YouTube channel. And YouTube is so underrated. You can make some money in YouTube doing from anything. So if you have good content and you're doing something productive, that is, you're making a game, doing something, you're building an app, building an application, for phones or for computers or for laptops. If you're doing that, you can show the process or show your results in platforms like YouTube. And it's so underrated that all these content creator things are super underrated. And in this era, they are actually trending in some cases. AI and content creation is strike the roof and making a lot of money. So you can make money from getting good content. If you have good content, you can make a lot of money. So for getting good content, you need to have something unique, and you can find your uniqueness only when you stop worrying about the bad things you have. If you're short, you should say, okay, I'm short. What's the best thing I can do? What's the best thing I'm good at? Okay, I'm good at drawing. Maybe I can start a YouTube channel. I can start posts. I can show my drawing to everybody to this world. Maybe I can sell my drawings. Maybe in a good chart, a straight paint chart, and I draw drawings and just sell it to random people. Or I should do some street drawing, some content creation there, or just wall painting by given permission to some school's wall, or some shop's wall, or your own house if your drawing's good. You understand, that's opportunities everywhere. And if you're good in drawing, you can do that. The only thing you need, and there's few steps to actually execute the action. That is, you need to get a proper place to draw and get the proper equipments, that is some brush and paint. If you do that, you can do some wall painting. And if you're good at drawing, you can do that. But still, you're short. Nobody cares if you're short or tall, you're smart, or you're just dumb, or you're super attractive or bad looking. Nobody cares. But if your drawing is good, you would be paid. Your the content is gonna go high. If you're posting that in YouTube, all the things you have been drawing in the walls, and if it's good, people are gonna support you, and that's how you can make money through content creation. And there's ways for anybody. If you're good in sports, you're good in running naturally, you can train hard, you can join some little coaching, and in the blink of time you would be in some championships, national level championships, or you might be paid as soon as, if you truly train hard, you can just reach better heights. So guys, the best thing to do is to focus on your advantages and try to maximize or minimize, or just forget about all the disadvantages you have. See you in the next video.